I'd like to call the Woodhaven City Council of September 2nd, 2025 to order. Will everybody stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mrs. Keene, please call roll.
Mayor Patricia Odette.
Yes.
Councilman Abity has asked to be excused. Councilman Belcher.
Here.
Councilman Muzzolowski.
Here.
Councilman Penix.
Here.
Mayor Pro Temp Sykes.
Here.
Councilman Toth.
Here.
Councilman Abity is in Italy, by the way. All right, the first item on the agenda is the consent calendar as written. Is there a motion to approve it?
Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Toth and second by Councilwoman Sykes. Mrs. Keene?
Councilman Toth.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Temp Sykes.
Yes.
Councilman Penix.
Yes.
Mayor Patricia Odette.
Yes.
Councilman Belcher.
Yes.
Councilman Muzzolowski.
Yes.
The next, go ahead, Mr. Fournier, would you like to say something? It's you.
I do not, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
I knew you were going to say that.
By pulling the mic down.
You did. You took me into a tizzy. Administrative officers, our police chief, Scott Frasek. The first item on the agenda is, his agenda is approve the request to decommission a department vehicle. Is there a motion before we address it?
Motion.
Support.
It's been moved in second. Any questions? Or would you like to tell us about it, chief? Either way.
The vehicle's reached pretty much its end of life. The mileage is high, the extended numerous hours running idle, and the fact that the transmission job is gonna cost about $8,000 to replace it, it's not feasible for us to fix it.
Okay, any questions to the chief? With none, Mrs. King?
Councilman Toth.
Yes.
Councilman Penix.
Yes.
Councilman Belcher.
Yes.
Mayor Patricia Odette.
Yes.
Councilman Muzzolowski.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Temp Sykes.
Yes.
B, Mike Smitu, the Recreation Director. Approval of a 2025 Civic Center Park Facility Improvements and Upgrades Resolution and Agreement between the City of Woodhaven and Wayne County. I can read the resolution. I'll read it. Whereas the City of Woodhaven believes quality public recreation facilities are a vital part of any community, and whereas certain improvements are necessary to improve quality and safety of the facilities, whereas the County of Wayne will fund improvements and repairs to one facility within the Woodhaven parks, including replacing the brick pavers in the inclusive park and dog park with aggregate for the amount of $17,342 from the Wayne County Parks Millage. Now therefore be it resolved that the city does hereby approve the proposed agreement between the City of Woodhaven and the County of Wayne for the 2024-2025 improvements and repairs within our parks. Be it further resolved that the mayor is authorized to execute the agreement on behalf of the City of Woodhaven. I'll make a motion to approve the money from Wayne County. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved in second. Any questions to Mr. Smitu? Okay,
I'll
well,
ask one.
go.
How much money do you usually get per year for that?
It's been pretty consistently around 17,000, right exactly at the number, 17,100, 17,300 like this year, and some other change, sometimes up to 17.5. So we're
You
right
spent
around there.
every dime of it.
Oh, yeah, you have to, if not a little more.
Well, you don't have to. You could lose it.
Yeah, or that,
You
yes.
don't have to.
Did they get the zip line repaired?
Yes, the zip line is all fixed over in the Constitution Park, as well as the pour in place and inclusive park has been replaced and repaired.
How did it break?
Use?
They were surprised by it as well as the seat, so they had under warranty, sent out the piece, they came out and replaced it themselves, and it's back as good as new.
Because they acted like it would last a very long time.
Yeah, when we got a call, actually, they called the city hall first, but they said there was teenagers doing something where they were slamming an object against it, one of our residents said, and knocked the bottom off, but our rep came out and replaced it and at no cost.
Okay, any other questions for Mr. Smitu? If not, Mrs. Keen?
Mayor Patricia Odette?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Temp Sykes?
Yes?
Councilman Toth?
Yes.
Councilman Muzzalowski?
Yes.
Councilman Belcher?
Yes.
Councilman Penix?
Yes.
Would anybody like to address the council? Okay. I have nothing this evening. How about you?
Nothing.
How's Mr. Penix? He's had back surgery and he's back, so how are you doing?
Well, I have to send a little praise out to our great fire department again. They saved me a lot of grief. They got me to the hospital. Surgery was on Friday. Walked out of the hospital. Wow. Still a little sore, but,
You're here.
I'm moving.
Okay. I have nothing this evening. How about you?
Nothing.
No, ma'am. Thank you. I'm fine.
Okay, well, everybody's fine. Anybody over there? I have a question. What about Culvers? People keep asking me about this Culvers thing. Where are we with that?
So I believe we are moving forward. The issue did not lie with us, nor the county, nor Culvers. It was a state of Michigan issue with the water hookup. That issue's been resolved by Mr. Hennessy and Mr. Neighbors, and hopefully we'll get some good news here in the next couple of weeks that they're finishing up.
Thank you. Mr. Hennessy, nice to see you. But you know there's something coming after that, right? This is not nice to see you.
I'm always a little nervous when you're nice.
Oh, that was harsh. So run through, just for the people at home again, and I know you and I talk about this like all the time. Run through the timeline on this under the grade separation, just as well as you know it. I know nothing's in stone at this point.
Yeah, nothing's in stone, but the plans are ready to get out the door for bidding. They're looking to bid it this fall, have a contractor selected by Thanksgiving, do the utility work. So the utility work, there's city sanitary and a city water and a Galewa transmission line on the east side of Allen Road. Those all have to be relocated prior to the installation of the bridge abutment. So that will have to be done, and we're looking to do that in the winter when the water pressure is down through there. We've been having conversations with Wayne County because the pipe material is somewhat complex, and they're looking to pre-purchase the pipe material so that the contractor doesn't have to wait to be selected, be awarded the contract by the commission, and awarded that. So they're making a decision, I believe, this week on that. And with any work, the utility work will be done in the winter through the early summer. And at that point, the road probably would be closed completely for probably up to 2.5 years to that effect through
So
there.
Allen
But
Road, 2.5 years.
that's what they're talking.
Van Horn will stay open, people can go. in
Van
other
Horn will
directions.
be open, Ford Lane will be available to the folks to utilize for north-south traffic.
That's why we put it in there.
Yep, that's right. Well, that's why you got the money from MDOT.
I remember. Go ahead.
I just have to say, I have my concerns over the overall budget. I've been in touch with our treasurer over it a few times. I know we've got an agreement in place that's pre-COVID on the split after our initial investment. And the overall cost of the project has increased the estimate tremendously to where that percentage split is gonna be far outside of our reach. We're paying to
You
move the utilities
wanna
for a
address-
house.
Mr. Dagna.
I think our contribution is capped.
No.
Yeah, I believe it's capped also. I was at those meetings.
I believe our contribution, and it's been so long, so,
I just wanna make sure that the utilities are not getting paid for by Wayne County, or by Woodhaven. I know right now it's Wayne County fronting the budget, but we're still county residents on something that paying for a house to be moved, but maybe we can't afford the house in the end, right? Like that, I used that same analogy to Jeff and Jeff a few months back. You know, you don't mortgage a house, or you don't move the utilities on a lot of land for a house that you're not sure you can mortgage, right? You know, that's kind
yeah,
of
the
where
Wayne
we're
County
at
has,
right now.
they have
Well, I
assembled.
think you should be addressing Mr. Dagnow, not Mr. Hennessy, to that
Well,
question
I
about the
probably know a little bit
finances.
more about they have assembled a variety of funding sources
We're talking about moving the utilities and where we're at in the project.
That's a
They're paying-
project scope, so that's borne out by Wayne County. Wayne County is the project owner, so they're actually the ones bidding it, not the city of Woodhaven. It's through there, and,
So I heard you say that they had bought all the materials, or they're buying the materials so that way they can have them ready to go for the person who wins the bid?
that's right. So the contractor, they'll pre-buy them, because the pipe material, it's specifically with the Gliwa transmission line, just to let everyone know, there's a 42-inch Gliwa line that runs down the east side of Allen Road that services 7 communities south of us through there. And that's a lock pipe, so it's a very different pipe than our normal water main pipe. It's designed to withstand substantial pressures that we don't, and that pipe has to be custom made. Each stick is actually custom made, because there's some alignment changes vertically and horizontally with that, and that would take about 3 months. So they really want to do this work in February when the pressures are down. So normally, you would award the contract, the contractor would order the pipe, they would submit the PO for the pipe, and they would get reimbursed for the pipe because of the PO. But we wouldn't be able to get on site then until April, and the county doesn't want to do that. And that's why they're looking to pre-order that pipe. And we've had meetings with Gliwa and Wayne County, technical meetings on the pre-ordering of the pipe to make sure Gliwa has signed off on all of that. But the budget is about, I think with contingencies and everything, about 55 million in that range. And Wayne County has assembled all of that money. And I was under the impression that our contribution is capped. The only ones that are not capped are the railroad, which is guaranteed at 5% of the project. But there's a series of monies from infrastructure monies that Wayne County received from COVID and things along those lines that are contributing to that. And then Darren Camilleri got some earmarks as well through the state of Michigan to put all of those funding mechanisms together.
Okay.
But we'll have to get back with you on the exact numbers.
Like I said, it's different than the way I understood the funding of things. I've been keeping like quiet on it, and I mentioned to Jeff that I might go a little more publicly as I am now.
Certainly.
With my concerns over it. That's all. I just don't want to see Wayne County paying to move all these lines and eventually we not even come to terms with an agreement. Now, everyone's saying that there will be a agreement in the end that'll work out in everyone's favor, but it's like, I'd love to see the money to build the house agreed upon up front versus, yeah, I promise all these things that are gonna happen later. You know what I mean? Like, why put everyone to work?
Well,
moving
you bring in a very
utilities
good
that
point.
We don't have it all agreed upon.
Wayne County won't pre-purchase this piping unless they know exactly that they have all the funding in place for the project, because this piping cannot be used anywhere else.
Got ya.
This is very specific to this project, so it's not like you could put it and restock it and have another contractor utilize it.
It's not like a universal, so you're confident that on their side of things, that they'll have everything funded before they start purchasing things?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I think we've had multiple conversations with Wayne County, and they're eager to get the project off the ground, obviously, because the local communities put forth a fair amount of pressure.
Really?
So, but I don't think, it's very specific, this pipe. And it's kind of interesting to see, actually.
That's cool.
We'll have to have a little field trip with the council.
It's big, wide pipe, you're saying?
It's big pipe, and it's interlocked, and it's very specific on its angles, and there's thrust blocks there, because as you can imagine, if you have 42 inches of water under about 170 PSI, which is pounds per square inch, is a force coming at you, there's a tremendous amount of force that has to be neutralized so that the pipe doesn't explode and come apart.
Very cool.
Anything else?
No, that's.
Anybody else have anything else? No? Okay, then we'll adjourn the meeting at 5:15.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent
You
about
could go on a
the.
tangent.